Dave, how do I get better clients? Dave, I don't need more clients. I just need better clients. I hear this constantly. I'm going to solve it once and for all, and you're going to join me on this edition of the Inside BS Show. Hey now, I'm Dave Lorenzo. I'm the Godfather of Growth, and I am reporting live here in Grand Central Station in New York City. So if you hear a train rumbling by or a jackhammer, they're demolishing a building across the street and the trains are running under my feet. That's right. I'm channeling Walt Clyde Frazier today here on the Inside BS Show. I'm rhyming in no time, and I don't know. I just pulled that out of thin air. Okay, so today we're talking about 5 ways to get better clients. I'm going to share with you a roadmap that you can use to get better clients. Here we go. Number 1. This is the easiest thing you can possibly do. Raise your prices. If you raise your prices, you will get better clients because people value what they pay for. There is a pride in spending. People feel really good about paying more for high quality. People love to brag that they have the most expensive car. They love to brag that they bought the most expensive house. Well, they love to brag that they're with the most expensive fill in the blank with what you do right here. And whether they say it or not, the fact that you are the most expensive is going to subconsciously, if not on the surface, influence their perception of your value. You will also be able to afford to do better marketing, be more targeted in your business development efforts, and invest in a higher cost per acquisition for new clients if you raise your prices. This is going to help you spend more money to get better quality clients. So that's the second reason to raise your prices. And then number 3 is you're going to have a higher degree of self-confidence. You're going to feel way better about yourself because you're finally getting paid what you deserve. And that self-confidence will radiate outward, and it will be like a magnet attracting good clients, and on the other side, repelling the crappy clients. So step number 1, raise your prices. That's a surefire way to help you get better clients. Step number 2, implement an interview process for all your clients. Turn the tables on them. You interview them to determine if they're worthy of being your client. They don't interview you, you interview them. And when you're interviewing them, you're looking for a problem that you can solve. You're looking for decision-making ability and authority. You're looking for some urgency. Do they need to solve this problem now? And then finally, you're looking for money. Can they afford to work with you? We spend too much time using a shoehorn trying to fit clients into our program when they don't fit. You don't want to do that. If you have to grease the client up to get them to slide into your definition of a good client, that's not really a good client. Anytime you're jamming a client into your process, contorting them to try and get them to fit the mold for what you think is an ideal client, that's a bad move. So interview them up front. Make sure they have a problem you can solve, the ability and the authority to make a decision. Make sure they have the urgency to want to solve the problem now. And then, for God's sake, make sure they have the money to pay you. This isn't a charity. You're in business after all. So that interview process is critical, and that's step 2. Step number 3, set expectations for client behavior when you onboard them. Here's a thing I see all the time. You are so grateful that Joe Smith has become your client, you forget to tell him what a good client looks like. So he does whatever he wants to do. He calls you 17 times a day. He texts you when you're at home with your kids. He's sending you information and he expects a response on a weekend. You've trained him to be this way. So when you onboard your clients, give them the rules of the road. Be courteous, be professional, but tell them what's what. You explain to him how this works because you've done it a million times and he's never done it before. You got to give him the rules of the road, and you've got to share with him how you can provide the best possible experience and you can develop the best possible relationship with him. When you're onboarding him, set expectations clearly. Step number 4, train your referral sources to send you good clients. Do not tolerate crappy clients from your referral sources. If someone sends you a person who's not a good fit for you, you be courteous and you respond to them with something like, "Thank you so much for thinking of me. I deeply appreciate the trust that went into the recommendation of Mr. Smith as a client. Unfortunately, Mr. Smith is not a good fit for the following reasons." And then you list out the reasons why Mr. Smith is not a good fit. I just want you to know that I will be speaking with him personally to share with him the reasons why I am unable to work with him right now. Again, I really appreciate you referring me. In the future, keep your eyes open for and then put the qualities of the person you're looking to meet. If you know somebody specifically, you can ask for someone specifically to be introduced to. And that's how you train your referral sources. I'm not saying it's easy. It's going to require some hand-holding. It's going to require some nurturing language. You're going to have to be really gentle when you reject somebody who's been referred to you. And you're going to have to be gentle not only with the person who's being sent to you, but also with the referral source. But educating the referral source in a professional way will help you have a great relationship with them down the road. So step number 4, train your referral sources. Step number 5 is surround yourself with excellence. We're talking today about the 5 ways to get better clients, and there is nothing more important than surrounding yourself with excellent people. You need to continuously look to surround yourself with the best people, the people with the highest integrity, the people who are tops in their field, people who are overachievers at every level of life. When you strive for excellence in your personal life and your professional life, you will demand excellence from your clients as well. It is a mindset shift. If you hang out with your brother-in-law and your brother-in-law is a functional moron, he's an idiot, stop hanging around with him. Christmas and the birthdays, that's the only time you're obligated to hang out with him. Otherwise, don't spend your off hours with him. Don't surround yourself with somebody who lowers the IQ of the room. Don't surround yourself with somebody who makes you seem and feel dumber. You're the sum of the 5 people you hang around with most. Look around the room right now. See that guy picking his nose over there? You got to get away from him. See that woman who never springs for a cup of coffee? You got to get away from her. The people who are around you have an influence on your mindset. Your mindset has an influence on your attitude. Your attitude informs your behavior, and your behavior attracts the clients you want. Surround yourself with excellence. Your attitude will be up-leveled. It'll be upgraded. Your behavior will be upgraded. You will attract upgraded clients into your business from now on. You deserve to be around the best. Your brain power will increase. You will feel better about yourself. So let me sum this up for you. Step number 1 was raise your prices. Step number 2 was implement an interview process so that you're qualifying your clients. Step number 3, set clear expectations during your onboarding. Step number 4, train your referral sources to give you better referrals. And step number 5 is surround yourself with excellence. Go implement these 5 steps right now in your business. You will thank me 2 weeks, 2 months and 2 years down the road, when you look over your client roster and you see from top to bottom nothing but great clients who you want to do more and more work with, this will be the defining moment for you. Thank you so much for joining me. This is the Inside BS Show. I am Dave Lorenzo, the Godfather of Growth. We will be right back with you tomorrow at 6 a.m. for another edition of our show. Thanks for joining me today. We'll see you tomorrow at 6 a.m. But until we do, make sure you make a great living and live a great life. Thanks for listening to this edition of the Inside BS Show. My name is Dave Lorenzo. If you'd like to apply to be a part of our community, please join us by completing your application directly with me on the phone. You can call me at 786-436-1986, 786-436-1986. I can't wait to speak with you. Join us by calling me today.